First intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome in. Felly, good morning. Rico, good morning. Brethor, good morning. Sis, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kira, good to see you as well. Lilium, welcome in. It is good to see you. Also, I saw your post in Discord. Welcome back, love. Good to have you here. Things have really chilled out since the last time you were here, but we have a lot going on, ironically. We'll talk about that when we jump back up on screen. There we go. All right, fam, now that I've said good morning to everybody, I am very excited to jump right into all of this. So, fam, let's get that stream intro going, and I'll see you on the other side.
You're watching Damage Industries Corporate TV. Dicked. It's what you get.
This show has been rated I for immaturity, constant innuendos, and complete insanity. We're all adults here. Sort of. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the live stream portion of Damage Industries. This is Creative Free Flow. We finished the album covers last week, fam, for those of you that have been keeping track.
Eggs, freshly laid.
For those of you that have been keeping track, Grethor, that popped up on my game screen, by the way. I don't know if you were able to hear it or not. But all the sounds are off on this screen, just because it's the intro music and all that. Otherwise, we'd have everything running over top of each other. I just have to jump off of this screen here real quick. Hang on, fam. Fam, remember, if you can't see the game screen, dick around commands, the member commercials, things like that, you won't see them. It doesn't take over the whole stream. It pops up on the screen in front of me so I can see it. That's why we do it that way. Fam, I'll jump out to the full just chatting screen here, though. Zipper, how are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you hear it? Okay, cool. At least you're able to hear it there. A lot of the alerts on that screen don't play, but that's just because it's supposed to be the intro screen. So I try to move off of that screen actually as quickly as possible. Just say a few hellos to everybody real quick and then jump in. Holiday was wonderful. I've streamed for over half of it, so Thursday and yesterday we took days off. Normally I don't take 2 days off in a week. I normally just take one, which is Saturday, but with it being Thanksgiving, we did, and KA was off, so we took advantage of that. Hung out, chilled out, got a couple of light things done around the house. I got a whole bunch of Lego sets built. The big Batman set is finally finished, which is that Bat bike. I don't want to ever go back to that set again. It looks really cool now that it's all together. But there's a reason why I never liked sets like that. Like the Technique sets and all that from back in the day, I never liked any of that stuff. And this particular Batman set, which was a gift, was very much in that style. Ooh, that got tough. Got it together, though. Got it together. Also got the gingerbread AT-AT and Darth Vader together as well, so that was cool. Yeah, the gingerbread AT-AT. The gingerbread AT-AT. Rico, you got yours put together, right? Carrie Ann had to listen to me complain about the bike, though. Actually, you know what, fam? Hang on one sec.
Get your wood
Let
wet.
me show you the final product. It was worth the effort for the most part, but only once will I ever do this. So, it was kind of worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Not the, I mean, I've been working on this set for months now, fam. Not the prettiest set by any means. Thankfully, the cloak hides some of the ugliness under here and all that, just because of the way it's designed, basically. You know, but I will admit I like the rubber tires. They've got the big Lego rubber tires on there. Getting him into position, like once everything was built, like getting him to sit right in the bike was another nightmare. They actually had instructions in the instructions of how to get it into position because it's that difficult. Now, once you really get it in there, it will stay. It's not going to go anywhere. But oh my gosh, all of the pieces that were falling off while I was trying to put this together and on and on. This was not... Fam, sometimes you run into a Lego build that is not up to their usual par. I'm going to call that on this one in particular. Most of the builds I do are wonderful and I have a blast with them and they're fantastic. This was a struggle bus. But to be fair, and I will say this again, this is also the kind of build I usually avoid because it has a tendency to frustrate me a bit. But yeah, and I made sure that I sent the survey in on the set once I was done building it. And I was constructive. I was very constructive. I'm like, here's where I see the problems with this particular set, kind of thing. So, fam, let me go ahead and put this back and I'll get my earbuds back in. Not a complaint about the set itself, fam, but anybody that's built a lot of Lego sets knows what I'm talking about. Every once in a while, you go in to do a build and you wonder what the engineer was thinking when he put the set together, kind of thing. Like, why are we writing directions like this, or why are we putting it together this way? I look at sets now and I go, why are they having us do it this way? Why wouldn't they have us do it this other way instead? Lots of loose, wobbly pieces you had to try to fit into rigid spots. It was like, oh my gosh. It's done, though. It's done. I've been doing it in spurts over like the last year, actually. Fun fact, Lego produces the most tires of any company in the world. They also are the largest tire recycling company in the world. I did not know that. Or who approved this, Kara? Yes. Yes. Largest tire recycling company in the world, using real tires to make their Lego. So they're made from real tires. I did not know that. That's really cool. That is really cool. Or who approved this? Yeah. I didn't feel that way. By the way, I didn't feel that way about the gingerbread AT-AT build until I got to the very end. There were some things on the final side doors where they had you keep twisting the piece over and over and over again, where you had to keep spinning it, and it was tough to tell or keep track of which way the door was supposed to be pointing because they had all of these pieces going different directions. And that part got a little bit frustrating too, but that's normal. Normally there's like a little piece of the build that's trickier than the rest, and you've kind of just got to tough it out and make your way through it, and then things get back to normal again. And that's pretty normal. Not with the Batman, though. Elfie, how are you? Oh, you just looked at the box? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I had to do. Right at the end, I had to keep taking the doors apart and putting them back together because I was putting pieces on wrong and all that. I'm like, why? Why do we have to flip the same piece 15 times? I've never had this go on. Usually they have you pretty much build everything on one side and then flip it and get most of the stuff done on the other. With the directions on the gingerbread, they kept flipping the doors back and forth and twisting them. It's not just flipping it, the fact that you flip it over, it's the fact that you had to spin the angle on it too. Man, did that get finicky. But a very minor complaint over an awesome build. For the most part, that gingerbread was just so much fun to put together. It really was. It was a blast. Pretty much it took me about 3 hours, I think, sitting there talking with KA, and we were just hanging out and chatting and all that. About 3 hours of pretty much pure bliss. So, it was a lot of fun. Sarge, I love it. Sarge, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. I haven't touched the new PC other than brought it in the house last night. I'm hurting and tired, and there's too much I need to do to prepare this area. Oh, before you can move it down? But at least you have the fun of prepping the area for something really cool. And then you'll have a new, cleaned, organized space for the new rig. I'm so excited for you. Like I said in Discord, love, you'll use it. That's the whole thing. You won't just use it, you'll use the hell out of it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I'm not working on another picture. I'm working on animation. It's animation today, Sarge. And I've thrown enough light and shade. Now we get to animate. Now we work with opacity. So, Sarge, brother, today I'm going to get to be transparent with you. I got to make that joke much earlier today than I anticipated. There we go. Yeah, great deal, honestly. I got a major upgrade. Both the CPU and the motherboard. And they owed you $5 in the end? Nice. Oh, very nice. I'm so glad they were willing to talk with you and get it all worked out over the phone, too. That makes it so much easier. Or, hey, we have some better deals on this stuff over here. Are you sure you don't want to upgrade this part over here? Like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of our jokes, says. Lots of our jokes. 1 hour from now, Transparent Jamie will scream, Sarge, why are you ignoring me? It's like I'm invisible to you, yeah? I'll make it simple. Here, fam, watch this. I'm going to go be transparent for a while. I'll be back. I am now officially transparent. Observe my transparency. Observe it. It's almost like you can see right through me. Oh, man. That's right, Sarge. That's right. I will give you all what you deserve. I may not give you the results you expect, but my goodness, will they be what you deserve? Nice. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. No, fam, we're getting to... I'm really excited. I'm going to tell you why. There's a few things that actually went sideways on me today, and there's a reason why I didn't get the post that I usually do on Sundays up yet either, fam. I'll get that done tomorrow with the rest of the schedule and what we're going to be doing this week. What happened was I watched, of course, because there are some upgrades and all that I've been keeping an eye on. One of the programs I've been watching is DJ Studio. Because DJ Studio, the next version up from what I have, has all kinds of features in it. It's actually the top version. But it has all kinds of features in it that I'm going to need for the radio station and all that. So in other words, when I do my mixes and all that, I can export them to a higher quality. It has the video generation features in it, things like that. Over the weekend, the deal I was watching for finally happened on that one. Not on a lot of software. I'm getting the feeling that when we get closer to Christmas, we'll see more deals, but not much on software that I saw, at least not what I was looking for. But on DJ Studio, the upgrade dropped significantly. It was actually cut more than in half for it. So it made it a really inexpensive pickup to add on to DJ Studio, and the timing could not have been any better. Now, here's where I'm running into a little bit of an issue, all right? To do the visualizers the way I want to use shaders and specifically shader toys. Okay. Now that's fine. I've been doing a little bit of homework into it. I have a lot I have to learn there. Okay. Because a lot of it is programming. AI will help you here. AI actually can do a good job. If you tell it what you're trying to do, it can help guide you and help you find your weak spots and all that. The problem is that I tried it this morning, and this is what held me up a little bit. I tried that this morning, and a lot of the shaders will not go into DJ Studio. So I'm going to need to get into DJ Studio's Discord and talk to them a little bit and see maybe what I'm doing wrong or why they won't port in. So I was hoping to use that as the animation through the window, but because we're not going to be able to do that, I'm going to do something a little bit different. And there's things that I have to do for both anyway. So we're going to get a little bit of extra practice in since we can't use the shaders the way we want to. I'll be able to use the shaders up the road though, fam. I can't use the existing shaders, the ones that will work with DJ Studio, because they're all done by individuals. And if you don't make it, you may not have the rights to use it. It depends on how they make it available and what kind of license they attach to it. So I've just opted to go make my own. And I'll show you more of that once I'm actually completely successful with it. I can make the shader, but I can't make a shader that'll go into DJ Studio. So we're going to use DaVinci Resolve instead. And I'll show you some of the features in there as well. Not to mention, fam, I need to get into DaVinci Resolve Live anyway, because we need to fix the names on the list. We got 2 names in wrong spots now on the credits. So we'll take a second and fix that as well. There was no blizzard. Not for us anyway. Oh, you were able to get the Funko game. Nice. Very cool, sis. Felly, I can learn it though. I've been told it's a bit of a pain in the butt, and looking at some of the code, to me, I just look at a big learning project again. And it'll be one of those things where in the beginning I have the, just like I'm doing with the art and all that, I'll have the AI help me. And over time, I'll hopefully learn more and more of the coding and all that, and I'll be able to just set it up the way I want to. There's a DJ Studio itself has a fantastic tutorial that I'm going to use up on their website and through video as well. So I'm going to give that a shot and see how well that works too. But I would rather do a DJ Studio specific tutorial. That'll up my odds of actually being able to get it into the software directly. Let me just scroll up real quick, fam. Make sure there wasn't anything else I missed. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're good. Fun to play around though, Felly. Fun to play around and see what results you get. Because there are so many things you can do with it. And I appreciate it's probably a pain in the butt. But that's okay. Not the first pain in the butt I've dealt with. And certainly won't be the last. So. All right, fam. I'm going to go ahead and jump up on the big screen here and show you what we are working on today. Now, here's what I've already done, fam. I didn't want you to have to sit through the drudgery of me setting up the transparencies, getting certain things into the pictures, out of the pictures, all that. So that's all been done already. And I've already exported all of the album covers. I left these up just so I can show you all what I did. There's 2 things that are removed from every picture, fam. A lot of the background noise with the exception of the city line itself. So basically almost everything out the window. But then I also took, because we're going to control this through the video editing, I also took the room glow away. That's why the pictures might look a little more crisp, but color-wise might be a little bit more obnoxious. That's what happens when you take that, basically that overall shade away. So, but this is what we need to start with, because these images are, as they are, untouched. We'll take care of the shading and all that when we get into the video editing. But what I want to do for each of these is I'm going to take the room glow that I created, and this is going to allow me to test this live. And we're going to actually start with night shift because I already have that mix done. I did that this morning as a test to make sure I still could get everything together easily. And it beautiful job, by the way. DJ Studio did a beautiful job helping me get that all together. It's going to make for a great video. All for 20 bucks. Yep. Grethor, it is a steal. I didn't even know that game was completely below my radar, by the way. I didn't even know it existed. As much as I like Pops and all that, it's been out for a while, I guess. But I like some of the extra packs and all that they put in. Bob Ross right now is under $1. It's like 97 cents or something like that during the sale. So yeah. Yep, absolutely. Now, fam, we'll use night shift as our testing ground here. But what I want to grab is the room glow and then get, oh, that's right. I'm not going to be able to get those color codes off of that. Let me see if there's a way I can pull those out of there. If not, we'll do something a little bit different. I can just do it that way instead. Oh, actually. Okay. All I have to do, fam, is export this at two different transparencies. So what I'm going to do is I will use this green. I don't want to have too much of the picture disappear. So we're going to have it go from about 40. And for this one, fam, I'm going to actually use the export ping function up in the upper right-hand corner. Let me make sure I've got this set up right, though. Okay, we want 2000 by 2000. Selection only, which is what we want. As for location. All right. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to take that same one, fam. Take it all the way down to 10%. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So fam, what I'm doing is this is going to be the glow that slowly grows and slowly pulls back. And then we're going to create something for behind the city line where those colors will change as well. We're going to do that actually on easy mode. I'll show you that one in a minute here too. The nice thing about this fam is this one, if all goes well, should be more about technique and not be a super finicky. So Lily, thank you for the lurk. Okay, just making sure I had kept up with everything there. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead then and we'll get behind. Where's that rectangle at? For this one, I might actually be able to use this, but let me see if I can pull that off. All right. Oh, there we go. So what I'll be able to do now, because we've got I'll use that first rectangle as the background. We'll use the second one to change the glow. Okay, right now, let's see. Oh, that'll work great. Fam, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the glow around the city skyline slowly increase, and that'll slowly flood the room with light. Then it'll slowly pull back and slowly pull that out. That's why I'm doing 2 sets of overlays here, fam, to make that work. And I'm going to do this for each one of them.
pineapples.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay, let's see.
Olies, holy molies. Get your holes blessed.
Oli, how are you? It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gonna just have to do some quick math here, fam. Okay. Just so I had an idea for this. And make sure I export this. Okay, so this one is going to be... Okay, this will be window glow. And this one's at... I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out. That'll give us our full window glow. And then I need one where I reduce that back. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right, now we can export that. All right, fam. That gives me... why is it... It's not... Oh, it is exporting them. Okay, I was looking at them going, wait a minute. What? Where's my... Where did all my PNG files go? But they're right there. Okay, excellent. Figured I'd give you pineapples and bliss holes today. Sounds good. Sounds good, Ole. Everything going good? We're actually moving to the point now where we can actually start animating the album cover. So we're going to do this step by step, fam. Like I said, I tried to get through some of the more boring and tedious stuff before we got started. I accidentally moved my coffee cup holder in the wrong spot, and I keep hitting it with my hands when I'm talking. I'm like, oh, I should move that over. Walked an hour on the treadmill. Had a shower. Oh, feeling pretty good. Nice. Oli, very nice. That is awesome. All right. Fam, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save each one of these real quick. Oh, actually, you know what? No. I don't need to do that with these. I just need the PNG files. Do you want to save your changes? No. Make them all go away. Now, fam, the next thing we're going to actually jump into is DJ Studio, because I want to show you what I got done this morning real quick. To make sure that everything was ready to roll and good, and I still had a good grip on the software, I put together Night Shift, including all the blends and everything. So what we're going to do with this is I'm going to actually render this. And once this is rendered, then we'll be able to go to DaVinci and put it all together, basically. I was hoping, fam, again, there's a video tab in here. And I was hoping I'd be able to do some like video work with you, things like that. You can see it kind of in the bottom left-hand corner. Until I figure out how to get those shaders in, I won't be able to do much more visually there. That's going to be a bigger part of Plur, by the way, too. Because I can set those shaders up to do black and white and all that. And then I can use my other technologies to layer over top. It's going to be fun when we get there, fam. Now, I am going to go with Wave. I am going to go with 24, fam. 32-bit is generally not necessary. It's usable for certain things, but 24 is more than great. It really is. I'm not going to ask it to split it into separate files. Not going to worry about a cue sheet. Let's see. We want audio. Okay. Nope, so we're doing pretty good. Looks like it's only going to take us about 2 minutes to do it. Darkest Strike, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. DS, I haven't had a chance to respond to you yet. That artwork you sent me is awesome. Very, very cool. Now, is that animations or is that software just mainly for 3D modeling and all that, right? Oh, DS, you're welcome. I was having fun poking through them, especially like the ones you did for Sarge's birthday and all that. Those were really cool. Do you think you're ever going to try to figure out the animation side of it? Or are you happy with like just creating the art as it is kind of thing? I was just curious. I was watching the video you sent me, like the girl driving around in the car and all that. I was watching that one too. It's like, yeah, you can do quite a bit with that. With animation and all that. So base software is yes, but you can then export it to other things. Oh, like Unreal and Blender, and then do all sorts of things with it. Gotcha. Look what the cat drag did. Yes. Azure Shock, how are you? It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. We're actually hanging and chilling. I should get up to the Just Chatting screen here. I'm actually in the process of exporting an entire mix that I did this morning. We're working on the art. We actually finished the album covers last week, so now we're just working on the animation. Azure, how's everything been? It's been a hot minute. Love to catch up with you. All been good? Kiddo good? Life in general good? Everything you've done is just in Daz at the moment. Okay. Gotcha, Diaz. Gotcha. The individual songs, yes. Individual songs will be available to members through the website. Okay, I'm going to actually copy. I'm going to cut this. I will be putting the mixes up on YouTube. It's all going to get released at once, but members will be able to actually download individual tracks and listen to them at will. Full permission to use them wherever you want to. A few songs won't be available for commercial use, but those will be clearly labeled. All the tracks we put out there are usable. You're able to, like if you want to use them in the background of live streams, things like that, and save them in VODs, we'll allow for that too. As a creator, I get it. If you want to remove the background music out, you can, but you won't have to with our stuff. So, blinded by the light. I know, Grethor, I know. By the way, fam, just as I did that, it finished up the export. So let me go ahead and get this moved where I need to move it. This one's for night shift. And that's actually going to be a night shift full mix. There we go. Fam, I am up on this screen for a reason, by the way. So just bear with me for a minute. There we go. Just wanted to see if there were some details I could change, but no. But I do, this does give me what I need, so that's the important part. Okay. Now to put it all together, fam. Now we can put it all together. Let me get back out to this screen here. I'm going to go ahead and shut down. No, don't save that. Got to shut down DJ Studio. We're going to open up DaVinci Resolve, and I can get back up to this screen. And Kiddo is fabulous. Been a physically hard year. But you are also fabulous. Azure, that's what I would love to hear. Azurith, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. I'm sorry I didn't say hello a little bit ago. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it took me a bit to figure out exactly how I wanted to release the music, but I got it pretty much put together now. For the lo-fi, in terms of YouTube, we'll put them up as entire albums because the music is meant to flow together anyway. On our website, though, for your personal enjoyment, you can download individual songs. And that way you can listen to each individual song, put your own mixes together, whatever you want to do. Because when you're a member, when you get those downloads, you'll get an MP3 and a WAV if it's commercially usable. If it's not commercially usable, you can only use it in the background of like live streams, VODs, and for personal listening, it'll just be an MP3. I'll provide the WAV because if you want to use it in commercial products or projects, WAV files are better. You'll notice very little difference, but WAV files are better generally to use, so. Grethar. On tour the other night, Tony pulled out the wrong phone to check the Aurora numbers. The phone he usually uses has the brightness turned all the way down. The one he pulled out had the brightness at max. It was a very neon orange and pink lock screen. Holy cow, Grethor. Oh, man. Weestalker, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. How's everything been? How is everything going with you? Okay. Now I can get into the Lo-fi sessions. Oh, I wonder if, do I need to create maybe a different subfolder for these? Probably. There we go. And now I can create a new one for night shift. I'll create a little DaVinci folder in there just in case I have to do some side editing, something like that. That's where it's going to dump all those files. Rather than having it dump in some folder that I have no idea where it went, it's always a good idea. All's well over here, save for needing to return. Oh, the office tomorrow? Yeah.
Welcome, new intern. Please grab your protective gear and head to the door labeled Testing Lab.
Azure Shock! Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. Oh man. Now Azure, it's did it actually show? Give me 1 second. Azure, thank you. Azure, now, oh man, I got to get you, where's the link to that form? Azure, there's something I need you to do for me, if you would. And fam, if there are any members in the crowd that have not filled this out yet, please do. Let me find the right command, Azure. Hang on. It's a new command I just installed, so I think it's member form, but I want to make sure. That's it. Azure, when you get a chance, if you would for me, please click on that and just fill in the questions up to the level you subscribed at. And it's clearly marked on the form, no problem. But it helps me just get some basics.
Confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes this time.
It just helps me get some basics like your favorite colors, things like that, because I'm trying to make the member benefits more personal. So like when you see us get to the BRB screen, you'll see it. Like I have a different way I'm handling the credits for the members now and all that. So yeah, again, when you get a chance, please do it. I'll get in there and get that done for you. Absolutely. Shadow, thank you so much for the renewal, by the way. 15 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Azareth coming in, fam, by the way, with a 35 stream streak. I just happened to catch that. I don't get to see that in my main chat window, but every once in a while I glance down and catch it. There we go. Oh my gosh, fam. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you a million times over. All right, fam, here's what's going on, by the way. We have ads bearing down on us on Twitch. So let's go ahead and do this. We are actually at a good stopping point with what we're doing on screen, as well as our chatting. I'm going to go ahead. We'll take 3 minutes. I'm going to step away, stretch my legs, grab a little bit of something to drink. And that way, if you get stuck in ads on Twitch, you're not missing any of the fun of the stream. All right, when we get back, we're going to attack this video and see if we can get this animated now that we have everything compiled. So fam, everybody, please don't go away. All right, fam. We are back, and I'm going to jump into DaVinci on stream for the first time in a very long time. Hype train activated. Please remain seated. Emotion levels may rise unexpectedly. Well, that was fast. Now that's damage control. You just made someone's day. Grethor, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait a minute. Let me take a look and see who got those.
Emotional support bits received. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
It's not showing me the breakdown. So let me... here we go. Oh my gosh. So DS got one. Zipper got one. Azareth got one.
HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Sanari got one. Pip Taker got one. Thank you so much again, DS. I really, Grethor, I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man, fam, I'm sorry. I was getting some things mixed up there. Let me follow along because it's not showing me everything on the Twitch side, fam. I can see it. We're getting our alerts, but it's not showing me what everybody did. KA, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Support bits received. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
And Battle, thank you so much, my friend. 57 months at tier 3. Oh no, 61 months.
Will overlook your crimes. This time.
61 months. Wait a minute. Let me read this real quick. Man, 61 months. Wild, man. Crazy how long it's been. Looking forward to Monday. Oh, I am too. Recording tomorrow. We're actually back to recording tomorrow, Battle. And I haven't told anybody where we're going except KA. I want to surprise everybody.
And everything.
Oh my gosh, what was this?
Cheered 500 bits and said yippee ki yay motherfucker.
Oh, Battle. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Hang on, fam. Hang on. Oli, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. Azure Shock, fine, I'll do it myself. Re-subscribed 58 months, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. And Battle, thank you so much for the bits again.
Whoa.
That was hysterical.
Right up in my face. And everything.
Greta cheered 500 bits and said gotta maintain my spot for one more day.
Oh, Grethor, thank you so much. Thank you so much again. Oh, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, fam. Oh, my goodness. I really appreciate it. Azure Shock. I have something deeply and wonderfully personal about the space that I'm in right now that I would like to share with you. Did you know that many of the tiles you sent me are in this space right now? I ended up with 2 extra packs and brought them with me. They're in here. They're in this room. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the gift that keeps on giving. A lot of them were. A lot of them were. Oh, you bet. You bet. There's still a number of things from the community and all that I still have in storage and all that too, but what I'm doing now is I'm actually rotating through the stuff. So what I'll do is I'll bring some things out, put some things back. Actually, now that I'm doing art and all that, Azure, we haven't even talked about that. Now that I'm doing art and all that, I have a new procedure I want to follow for what's going on behind me here too. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun because what's behind me is a combination of some things that are personal to me, but a lot of stuff that you all sent me. So I want to dress that up a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create a series of panels that I can magnetize, put behind those shelves as backdrops, and I'm going to turn them into almost like little shadow boxes. So for example, Ferret Fawcett sent me a whole bunch of Plur paintings and all that, which I have behind me. What I'll do, it's going to be fairly simple, but I'll create a little gallery space. I'll draw one that can be on the sides and on the back, and then we'll find a way to light that little space up. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I want to work on the artwork first, and then we'll work on like how to animate it and otherwise. I do not need a Uranus mug, no. As you're shocked, my wife has put me on restriction when it comes to coffee mugs, and I can't blame her. I really need to put myself on restriction for coffee mugs. So many mugs. So many mugs. It's one of the reasons in the merch store I've been looking at things other than mugs. The mugs will always be provided, and I'll do a really nice job with them. But yeah, I know everybody has, has enough coffee mugs in their house, I guess I want to say. I do love them though. I would keep right on collecting them. I would not stop. If it wasn't for KA, I probably wouldn't stop. So it's a good thing she's there going. I can do that, yes. You talking about putting the magnets and stuff on there? BRP, is that what you were referring to, or were you referring to something else? Oh, you have to get rid of 50 by the end of the year? Not until we get the kitchen remodeled and the mug shelves added. Well, we want to put a rack up. We have a big empty wall that kind of hangs down, and there's nothing up on it. We want to put mug racks up there. 3 high in the coffee mug shelf? Not quite. Not quite. What we've actually done, Grethor, is we've taken a lot of them and boxed them up. A lot of them I brought with me from New Mexico. So a lot of them are still boxed up, and I've got them up in storage safely. We wrapped them up, made sure they were good to go and all that, but they're actually in plastic bins. Very full plastic bins. I think there's 2 of them right now. 2 bins full of mugs up there right now. On top of what we've got in the shelves and everything. So, yeah. And behind me. I took a bunch of them out to put behind me, so. And there's the choo-choo train. What did everybody get, by the way, fam? Let me take a look here and see. I want to take a really, really quick look. Of course, my mouse doesn't want to switch over to the other computer at the moment. Oh, Asher, keeping the marble mug? The problem that I have is that the mugs that I've been getting are really special because they're things that either I designed, they were attached to an event, something like that, or they were gifts from all of you. And it's like, I've only, and in all that time, by the way, fam, knock on Formica, okay? In all that time, I've only had 1 mug break. I lost one of the unicorn mugs. That's the only one I ever lost. The horn broke off. Isn't that a shame? I did have one. I'm sorry. I did have one crack on its own, too, that I had to throw away. Gift from Carl and Lisa over in the UK. I looked down in the mug the one day. I never used the mug either. I used it to keep like my remotes and stuff in behind me. One day I looked into the mug. The whole mug had just cracked on its own. Inherent vice is what it's called, but there's probably some kind of small imperfection in the ceramic to begin with, and it just slowly spread over time. Well, then you don't have enough mugs until you have half an empty. Until you have to half empty the cabinets.
Whoa! Putting those right up in my face. And everything.
Battle!
Reloaded cheered 1800 bits and said, now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Also, just a little competition, Greta. No more than this though, he.
You know, I'm so glad I turned the text-to-speech back on. Battle, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, Grethor, that's a mug I might be able to talk KA into. An Aurora mug? Love, could I get an exception granted on an Aurora mug from Grethor? I believe I said it at 5, love. I'm going to be expanding it for the renewals for the long-term community members, too. I just haven't set that up yet.
Whoa.
It's going to take a little bit of setup time.
Right up in my face and everything.
Grethor, thank you so much.
500 bits and said I have a vibranium shield to deflect your physical attacks. Mwahahaha.
Oh, man. Now we're pulling out the vibranium. But I think it's 500, love. That's considered, generally speaking, that's considered a safety level, too. Where people won't try to use the TTS to, like, troll and things like that. Grethor, anything scientific is acceptable. She said it. We have proof. We have proof. So the gaming room walls are going to be a tricorn black. Here's the thing, okay? And I had never done a room in complete blackness either until I did the studio. It's both a little off-putting, but also very cool, depending on what you're doing. So like for a gaming space and all that, in a studio also, having a lot of black around actually is a good idea.
Whoa. Putting those right up in my face and everything.
As Ureshok cheered 500 bits and said, here I am, dead last.
Oh my gosh. Azure Shock, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, fam. This summer, fam, yes. Oh, there's an announcement I haven't made. KA just reminded me. Fam, we'll have the P.O. box back by this summer. We are looking at some different alternatives. We're looking at some different locations around us. Unfortunately, the old P.O. box, as I've mentioned several times now, got way too cost prohibitive for what we have going on right now. Way too much. They had seriously jacked up the rates on those. Almost double over a year. So we had to let that go for right now. We will have it back. I know there are things people are waiting to send us on and on. We're working on it, fam. If they weren't so stinking expensive, it wouldn't be such a big problem. But to get the ones where people can actually ship you packages and all that, or if something has to be returned.
Putting those right up in my face.
Same thing.
And everything.
Kerianakai cheered 500 bits and said, wanders in and see chat totally destroyed. Oh, my. Wanders back out of the room.
Wanders in and sees chat totally destroyed. Oh my. Wanders back out of the room. Jim, how are you, love? It is good to see you. Welcome in. There are a couple stories UPS in LA. Yeah. Grethor, actually, that's where we had it. They've, at least in our area, they've drastically raised them. That's why we're going to have to look into some more alternatives, because in our area, they've gotten pretty pricey. It does fit the theme. There we go. All right. Sheesh, just tell everyone. Wait a minute. Tell everyone what? What's Lumia Stream telling everyone? Oh, 70-second cooldown remitting. Oh, points refunded. Yeah. There we go. But Azure Shock, I want you to know that you got your points back. That's one of the coolest things about Lumia Stream, by the way, is it'll actually moderate for you. And if something can't be approved or the timer's not down enough, it just gives you your Twitch points back. So we don't lose Twitch points anymore. That was a problem we had for a while. Somebody would go to play something, and if the bot failed or there was a timer or something like that, we couldn't give you the points back. Now we can. And that's not a Twitch thing. That's something the bot handles internally. That's really cool. A cooldown? No. 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 A 2-minute cooldown is too long? 2 minutes. I see KA standing there with a stopwatch as soon as somebody plays a command. Make the cooldowns longer. Oh, there we go, battle. It might feel like one, yes. It might feel like one, yeah. 2 minutes is nothing, though. Refunding 1,000 of my 2,170,650 Twitch points is really going to have a huge impact on my abilities in this chat. For you, but let's pretend you're brand new. What if you had just reached that brand new shiny 1,000 point mark? And you played the command, but because of the timer, it didn't play, and you lost your Twitch points. Now you have big sad because now you're at 0. So am I. I'm being silly. So am I. What fun is the joke if we don't accelerate it? When you're doing something fun. It's eternity when you're waiting for a cooldown to end. Now that's true. That's true.
Genius.
Here's you want the honest answer, fam, being 100% serious about it. If I run cooldowns less than 2 minutes, I have found that I can't complete a thought. That is something I've learned over the last 7 years. So especially when like everyone gets going and all that, which is fine, by the way. But it was getting to the point I would actually go back and watch streams and I would completely lose where I was. And it wasn't a good time. It was not a good time. It was actually to the stream's detriment. So I was like, because what happens is it takes my ADHD and sends it flying 80 different directions. And I'm like, okay, it's got to stop now. When I actually tried turning the cooldowns off once. I'll never do that again either. every 5 to 10 seconds that day. And I'm like, we're not going to do this twice. I'm going to turn them back on. I left it for a day to see if I could tolerate it, to see if everybody would get sick of it or otherwise. No. Oh, no. No. It was a fun day. But wow. Actually, normally I can. Yeah, he's made that mistake with me around. I played so many cards. Oh, that's another whole discussion battle. The Dixper system? When I turned those cooldowns off? Oh. And yes, battle did go to town, fam. It was a fun night, though. I'm not saying those things were fun, but doing it on the regular would be impossible. You're going to get a lot more toys, too. But the toys you're going to get are with my artwork now. The dick around system and all that. We're gonna build some more of that out, fam. Here's what's going on, by the way. For those of you that have been wondering, because I've been getting requests and questions and all that. Process is still what I told you when I first got back from my creative week. We're going to finish the music stuff first. That's why I've been working so hard on this. As soon as we get the music station done and up, where we've got at least the lo-fi shows and all that rolling, we're going to switch gears and we're going to jump into member benefits. So all of like the name art that I've been promising everybody, all of the new commercials, the new hellos, things like that. That's when we're going to start working on some of that. We'll settle into getting member benefits done. We'll get that whole batch taken care of. And at the same time, we'll continue to focus on some more of the game dev too. Because I want to make sure we can get our Steam page up, get our information page up on the website. Everything we're doing correlates well with the website too, fam. Getting the website redone. So that's kind of how this process is going to go. But membership benefits, we'll start working very heavy on those once we get the rest of the music stuff taken care of. Just playing around. I'm behind you 1,000%. Oh, yeah. And it's fun to do it once in a while, by the way.
Whoa.
Turn them off.
Putting those right up in my face. And everything.
Grethor.
Greffa cheered 500 bits and said, ah yes. The good old Wild West days of Twitch. When the bits and subs flew around willy-nilly and thoughts were derailed before they even began. Yes, those were the days. Chaos and obnoxious noises. Dixper was the best.
I'm actually working on a way, by the way, with Dixper. Because I have the capabilities through the bot to see how much I can actually get done that way, too. We'll start with the stuff that pops up on screen and all that. Like, we'll have, like springs popping up from the side and all that good stuff, too. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. The big obstacle that I have to figure out, there is a way with the bot to have it control your keyboard. However, the bot has to be on the computer that you're going to ask it to make those changes with. And it's not in my case. It's on the streaming computer. It would need to be on the gaming computer. So if we wanted to bring something back, say like WASD Aerobics or something like that, that's where we run into a few obstacles. But we'll see what we can come up with. We'll see what we can come up with. Oh, Obama joining my channel long ago. That was a gag gift sub, Azure. That was a gag gift sub that was done. I remember that one. Oh, Chim, it's fine. It's totally fine that you blew up my Discord. I haven't had a chance to take a look at it yet because of the weekend, but I will. I will. Probably tomorrow. You know you were there? Oh, man. Oh, some pics in the Discord about the gaming room. Nice. We'll check that out. Let me go ahead and get back out on my big screen here, by the way, too, fam. All right. Zipper, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, fam. Let's see if assembly on some of this is going to be as easy as we are hoping. Actually, let me get up to a bigger screen here. I'll jump up here for right now. Variety of things here that I'm going to need to pull down. I am going to need oh, did I not? Oh, I wasn't on the right computer. That's why. I'm like, why isn't it highlighting everything? I need those 5, right? Yes. Okay. I'll put the sound in later, fam. Right now, I want to get the loops and all that taken care of first. So, gonna grab some noms. All right, Jim. People throw things at me with viewer attack. It also has a couple of jump scares. All that you currently turned off. The jump scares are touchy. That's actually why, Oli, I actually moved away from the jump scares and moved over to the dick around system. We're going to build a lot more into that, but yeah, the jump scares just... after a while, like for a while on any channel, it's fun. And then it feels after a while like it's getting a little bit tired. I wanted I still want to have that, but I want to have a more creative, artistic twist to it. That's why I came around with that system. By the way, fam, for those of you that don't know, DIC stands for Damage Industry Cyber Companion. All of the characters that I'm doing now, that's what that is. It's all good. Oh, gave you time to add some more stuff. Oh, nice, Jim. Very nice. Okay. Let me get in here and see if I can get these layers in. I'm going to click on the media pool. And then all we're going to do is layer this in. So this here, I'm going to bring the audio way down because there's only one track for that. We'll start out with just a solid minute of footage, and then we'll take it from there. There we go. Actually, this one I'm going to need to put way up there. Okay, that'll be the top layer. Now what we're going to do, that's the city glow, right? Yes, it is. Okay. All right, that's the, oh, window glow's going to need to be on the bottom layer. That's right. Okay, and then that's the room glow, which will be over top. Now, this is an abbreviated version, fam, of what we're going to do. I'm going to actually bring this down so you can see more of this screen here. I wonder if I can get rid of, give me 1 sec here, fam. I was just trying to see if I could give you a little bit more of a view there, fam, but... Oh, there we go. That I can do, at least. It wants to keep that side by side. There is a way for me to shut this off. But I'll have to figure that out later. Not a part of the workspace I've usually got to work with, so. But we will get there. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to just drop in some transitions, basically. So I'm going to switch over to effects real quick. And because we want this to be a slow transition, that literally takes up half the time. We're going to set that to about 30 seconds. And then what I should be able to do is take these first two right here. I'm going to copy those. Drop those two right there, and we're going to do the same thing. Do a nice long cross dissolve. Then we're going to put two more right at the start, of course, because so the video can slowly dissolve it. Now we'll have the window and all that fade in first and relatively quickly. The rest of these should slowly dissolve in. Let's see if we got it. Oh, that's right. I got this in reverse order. Not a huge problem. I'm watching this and I'm like, why is this not being as noticeable as it should be? But I know why. Okay, first we'll stretch that out to that. Let me see if I can just simply add track. There we go. Now I can just bring this main one down to here. Now, if this works the way it's supposed to, fam, the night shift will and city glow will slowly rise up, which they are. Cross dissolve to maximum brilliance, and then it should slowly start to fade back down. Very subtle change, fam, but it's really what we wanted out of this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one transition out over here, because right now we don't need it. Let me actually get back over here real quick. Because what we're going to do, fam, is we're going to make a loop. So what we want it to do is come up from darkness. The other thing I might end up having to do, fam, is actually brighten the colors up a little bit more, but we'll see. Biz, long time no see indeed. Thank you so much for the lurk. If you get a chance to stop in and talk, please do. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome in. Okay. So cross dissolve, and now we're back to darkness. Okay. Nope, this is where we need to... Oh, do I have one more I need to add in there? Yes, because that one is bringing the color up. So we need to bring the color... Oh no, this does bring the color the rest of the way down. So we're there. All right, good. I can highlight all three of these. And bring them back to that spot. Now if I loop it, looks like it's going to loop just fine. Once we animate this, fam, if I want to grab other things to go floating by, like an occasional cloud or something like that, we can do that too. No problem. But this will give us a good, solid loop with us. So I'm going to jump out to export here real quick. Just in case there's a problem while exporting, I'm going to go ahead and save this. Just so we don't lose it. We're just going to call this not untitled. Night shift loop. I thought I had included an extra folder in there, but maybe not. Oh, I put it in the... That's right. I put it in the individual. Let's do that instead. Do not want to save that as QuickTime, though. Do want to save it as MP4. No audio to export on this one. All right. Add that to the render queue. We'll render it. And then that entire loop should be just one complete clip. There are more efficient ways to do this in DaVinci, fam. This is how I know how to do it. Eventually, I'm going to get into more advanced techniques with DaVinci, like multiple timelines, things like that. There are ways to do that. But for today, we're going to keep life a bit simple. Okay. Now I can actually jump in here and grab the night shift loop. I'm going to actually take all of this. Actually, let me save this first. And as crazy as it sounds, I'm going to actually delete all of that, because now I can replace that all with the loop that I've already created. And just so I have a time reference, now I can pull that entire mix down as well. Night shift full mix. There we go. That way I know how much ground I have to cover with each one of these. Which is quite a ways. Actually, I just realized something I should be doing though. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now I'm going to apply just a small fade in. Excuse me, fam. Just a small fade in. And a small fade out. Weird it doesn't want to let me add a cross dissolve to that. Why not? Is DaVinci going to do that? You have to have some overlap thing again. Just to have it fade in, I didn't think that would be a big problem, no? Oh, it is putting it in there. I just couldn't see it. The file was too huge. Okay. So, we'll go back to a cross dissolve. We're going to have it fade in over a second. I'm going to go ahead, fam. I'm going to mute the music that you can hear for the moment, just because I want to make sure. There we go. Just want to make sure I don't blow out your eardrums or run into conflicts. I'll be able to hear it though. And the mix actually did a nice job keeping the noise and all that down too. But I wanted to make sure that the transitions and all that were playing out nice and smooth. It looks like they are. Doesn't look like there's going to be any problems there at all. Just want to make sure we don't have any bumps or skips when we cross from clip to clip. There is a little bit of one. Oh, it's not doing a clean break. I thought we had brought that completely back down to black though. Okay, so that first video wasn't done right. All right, so we'll stop. I'm not sure what I did there, but we're going to find out. Okay. Okay. So it comes around to this. Did I not? Oh no, I put the right one in there. So does it just not get... Does it not go all the way back to black? Oh, because I see what's happening. Okay. I know what I have to do. Logic puzzle time, fam. Is there a reason why I can't grab these and move them? It's not like we've got everything locked, so if I want to move that over, why can't I move that over? Doesn't want to let me move these. Why not? Did I lock them by accident? There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh. Easier solution. That's the full. So okay. Oh, and is that full? No, those are separate clips. Okay. From blackness to full, from full to blackness. There we go. Got it. Well, I thought I had this figured out. Maybe not. I am going to have to do it the first way I thought I was going to. Okay. That's fine. I'll put that all the way out there for now. Oh, that's right. And we can put that out as far as we want to. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll grab those real quick. We'll move them out. And then we'll be good to go. Felly, compile the dependencies while you wait for Rust to finish. Oh, nice. Felly, that's much better. That's much better than what you were dealing with before. Tomorrow still sounds like a long time, but compared to the other ones you were working on? All right. All right, now I'm going to copy the darkest ones. And we'll move those over as well. Let's get our crossfade back. Get those transitions where I can grab them when I stretch the screen out a little bit. All right, that should fix that little glitch. And then what I can do is I can just render it from basically here over to here. And that should do it. We'll try this again. What was happening, fam, is it was picking up the total and utter darkness on either side of what I was doing. And it was making the end of the video lighter than the beginning of the video, so it wouldn't loop properly. So we're going to try it this way instead. Make sure that it does what it's supposed to do, and we'll give it a quick render. All right. Jump out to the full screen real quick, fam. I'm going to step away and take a real quick break. Twitch ads are bearing down upon us anyway, so I'm going to go stretch my legs, grab a little bit more something to drink. When we get back, we'll see if this loop has rendered, and then we're going to go ahead and jump it back into the video. And hopefully this time, things will go nice and smooth. And then we can go ahead and start adding in the music, fam. So everybody, please don't go away. Or, fam, I'm sorry. How did we miss the ads? The ads have already played. All right. I'm going to put up the be right back screen, fam. I will literally be right back. All right, fam, came right back as promised. Sorry about that. Didn't realize I had completely missed the ad break. All right, fam. Let's do the thing. Let me go ahead and get myself back up here. We'll get the camera straightened around as well. There we go. Okay. All right, fam. Let's see what we can get finished up here. That render should have happened. I'm going to go and grab the new copy of that and see if that did what it was supposed to do. I'm going to go ahead and actually get that out of there and grab the new one.
Description confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
And Ulrich, thank you so much for the renewal. The resub is done rendering is what? Oh, there we go. Ulrich, thank you so much. 62 months. Oh, no, 87 months. I'm sorry. 87 months. Ulrich, how are you? It's good to see you, man. Welcome in. How's your Sunday going so far? We're actually working on animating the album covers now so we can get the stuff up on YouTube. We're getting really close. I will also add I'm about to take my sinuses and toss them out the window. I am so tired of this today. I want to see, let me shrink this back down. Let's make sure this loop rendered properly this time. Yeah. No, no jump this time, fam. So it looks like we're there. Okay. So let me do this first. Gonna get that out of there. Get this highlighted again. Will not make the same mistake I made the last time. I will save this as the loop. There we go. All right. So now that I have saved that, I can actually delete all of this. And now the only thing I need is that loop. And we'll get the music track down in there too.
Our power with each passing day grows. Our minds can't help but overflow. Lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to write its digital tone. Our minds will race, will never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps, create and flow, so free. Together in this rift you see, you see, you see.
All right. We're going to give that a little bit of a fade out. Computer should still be, is it still muted? I just want to make sure. It is, okay. But I should be able to hear it. Fam, you'll just hear the background music of the stream so you don't have your experience interrupted. I am going to listen to this real quick just to make sure transitions and all that are going as they should. There we go. There we go. Got it. Purge, how are you? Welcome in. I'm just listening to the first few seconds of this, fam. Gonna get it through one complete cycle so I can make sure that the gradients and all that are working the way they're supposed to.
I saw the signs you grows colder every day.
There we go.
I beg for truth, I reached, I stayed. But silence
Fella, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
grows played. You said go on, and so I burned. The bridge we built, the lesson learned. You made your choice, I closed that door. And I won't be coming back no more.
It sounds, fam, there's a reason why you can't hear what's playing through the video editor at the moment. I'd blow your eardrums out, but I can control it from my side. It sounds really good too. And those transitions are nice and even. Awesome. Okay. That was what I wanted. Fam, if this goes the way I'm hoping it will, I'll have, for the members tonight, you go ahead and unmute my other music too. For the members tonight, I'll have this video, or at least a preliminary version of it that you can go watch and listen to if you want to. This is what's going to go up on YouTube though, fam. I still have yet to fill out the rest of the background and all that. There's a couple of little adjustments I'll want to make, but outside of that, I'm really stoked.
I held you close while you withdrew.
Now, my other question is,
Still try to see the best in you.
can I actually,
But venom hides behind a friend.
I have to decide where on the screen I want the full album cover to be versus where we're going to put the other information, fam.
You said go, and so I burned. The bridge we built, the lesson learned.
Because that centers it and that animates it.
You made your
And I'm thinking it's going to be best.
close that door.
Now we'll play with this a little bit.
And I won't be coming back no more.
Now I think there's a way. I can round out the corner on those, but I'm not sure.
The light, the thread, the page I turn. I did what you asked, no looking back. Now all that's left is endless black.
I honestly thought there was a basic rounded corners option in this, but I guess not. I thought I had one of those handy, but I'm guessing no. Let me just try. Probably something I'll have to handle through like Fusion, or would have to handle through Fusion or something like that. So I won't worry too much about that one. If that's going to be the case. Let's see. So what we'll do is we'll move that over there. Or could I just create a basic? Oh man, I have options. Bear with me a sec, fam. I'm going to experiment and try something. Are we still muted? Just want to make sure. Yes, okay. Game is at the other computer still muted. Just want to make sure this is doing what it's supposed to do, fam. DJ Studio will actually put the track names and all that on there for you. I just want to make sure putting the video in is as simple as just dropping it in there, and it looks like it is. Doesn't look like it's trying to do anything funky or otherwise. Interesting, okay. Now, the next thing I got to experiment with is, can I... All right, so it's got the track information either needs to go, it's got to go bottom left or top left. It doesn't give me an option for, doesn't give me an option to move it to the right. I can even put a spectrum analyzer in there if I want to, which is also cool. So that's not a problem. It's more about getting everything centered where we want it. See, I was hoping that I could move, because now this is going to all look odd. I was hoping I could move the title name and all that over to the right. But the options are, unfortunately, for track information, are unfortunately limited. So I might have to do that a little bit differently.
Waterfalls, a crystal stream through my mind, a fragile dream.
Let's see if in the playlist I can also...
A fleeting gleam. Emotions in every swirl.
Oh, nice. It will let me upload the art, cover art.
The past
Okay. Oh, good.
wash it away. The signs lost in the waves, the sands of time. Wash it away and unwind. The ocean's deep, so's my mind.
Now I can at least get a better idea of what it looks like in video. There it is. Okay. So I think what I would want to do, we'll move the album image over to the right.
So thirst, the water's warm. It soothes my heart.
Let's try that.
Calms the storm. Wash it away.
I'm going to go ahead and open
The signs
the loop back up here real quick.
lost in the waves, the sands of time. Wash it away and unwind. The ocean's deep, but so's my mind.
Looks like I opened up the wrong file. Let's see. We can do this again. There we go. Okay. Oh, but that's the... Okay. That controls the whole track. Not what I'm trying to control. Shrink that down to about 0.9. Okay. Now let's take the other files and get them moved over too. Exit 742. Let me see, and then 742. There we go. Okay. Now I should be able to simply copy that. Oops. Hit Alt-V real quick, and then let's see. Zoom, scale X and Y, and position. Oh. What I'm doing, fam, is I'm pasting all of the attributes, not the actual file, but the attributes so that it all looks the same. Took a little break from painting the room. I'm already worn out. Shadow, it's not just a matter of being out of shape. Painting kind of sucks. And it's a good idea to take a break in between coats anyway. Even if you've got enough time in a day to do a couple of coats, take a break. Both from a concentration standpoint as well as a fume standpoint. Just want to watch this through one cycle, fam, and make sure that all the layers stayed lined up. There we go. It's looking great so far. Nice. So is it like one complete coat on the wall shadow you're talking about, I assume?
Daylight skies, they fade away. Digital schemes
Okay, excellent. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and export this real quick.
memory bathe, shadows in light. Our minds will race, we'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps, create and flow so free. Together in this rift, you see.
Render that out to a video real quick, fam, and I'm going to drop that back into DJ Studio
Every step a delicate
and see if we can get some things lined up. What I'm doing, fam, is I'm kind of prepping this for what the final format is going to look like, but I've got to do a little placement checking first. See what's capable in the software and all that, what I can automatically do to help save myself some time.
can't be tamed. Our minds will race, we'll never.
One complete coat on the whole walls. Have you done all the cutting in already too, Shadow, or no?
Corruption creeps, create and flow so free.
All right. With that in place,
Rogue AI has pulled us in, and then the beautiful chaos did begin. Pixels crackle in the air we breathe, digital hearts out on our sleeve.
okay. I really like having the automatic track information down the bottom left-hand corner. I can attach
With each passing day grows, our minds can't help
album information and all that to it too.
flow. Lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to write its digital tone.
Okay. Now I just have to decide what I'm going to put on the left-hand side. It's a little small on your screens, fam. And fam, I'm sorry, if you're on YouTube watching it at vertical, you cannot see it at all at the moment due to format limitations.
So free. Together in this rift, you see.
But now I just have to decide what I'm going to put on the left-hand side over here. Probably, fam, the best thing to do might be to create a second looping video with different advertisements, things like that on it. So it would actually run longer than the other one. Not that that's a problem, but I would do that on the other screen at that point. Oh no, I could actually do it in this one because now we're just going to create a loop. Let me make sure I grab the right images though. Let's see if I have a graphic for DICR right now that's small enough. No cutting needed? Oh, excellent. Excellent. I won't need to. Oh, but light second coat because the first one covered up most. Oh, nice. Nice. And no cutting in, you lucky dog, you. That's the part I hate. Okay. Let me... Yeah, we want to get back over here. I wanted to find... There we go. Good. I did have a small version of the DICR logo. Excellent.
Richard built a gadget with a single red light. Said, push this if you need battle, all right. But it don't call his phone or ping a reply. It rips battle through space like a big missile flying by. Now he's on his back in a pile of debris. Squirrel grinning, saying, hold this for me. He was halfway done with his cram souffle. Finally sitting down after a long, hard day. Click! Hush! Now he's knee deep in my alert goose. Squirrel has a can saying, open this too. Oh, the button, don't push it, she does. No warning, no prep, just a big bad buzz. Battle screaming, girl, I'm losing my mind. But Squirrel's like, hey, I made cookies this time. Click. Hush! Mid-battle with a scorched beast, rocket locked in prime. One more second, he'd have nuked it time. Click! Hush! Now he's sitting on a couch made of plush pink beans. Squirrel
All
says,
right.
help me sort all my magazines.
Let's get a little bit of text underneath there.
Crazy button blues. This is a big
What we'll need to
mess.
have is a series of, because these are going to be longer videos, fam. So we're going to need a series of messages that play.
I sure hope he's dressed. Oh, the button, don't push it, she does.
So now I'm going to need to just decide. Well,
Battle screaming, girl, I'm losing my mind.
okay, these are going to be videos, so it's not going to be a matter of dropping in
Click.
things where we say, drop this in chat or on and on and on. So we're not going to do any of that stuff. Go ahead and render that real quick. I'm going to drop it back into DJ Studio. And then I just want to see how much more room I've got in between everything. Make sure I'm happy with the look of it all. And Shadow, I saw your comment, by the way. Room is small, but big enough for me. Yeah, for what you plan to have in it. It's going to be mainly be a game room, right? Isn't that the plan with it?
Sparks on the floor, now the lab wants more. Richard, stop, that'll kicks down the door. Logic's a mess, chaos is best. Let's make some swing while we make a mess. Big swing energy, steam and rhythm from a mad machine. Big swing energy, test tubes hum to the beat so clean. Big swing, brace for delight, replace smoke alarms with party lights. Big swing energy, science jazz and a boom so bright. I once made a trombone that launched grenades, taught robots to jitterbug and power grade shades. They said unhinged, but I said fun. Now my saxophone shoots lasers, run. Torque in the groove, got no need to prove. Every dance floor's just a test and move. Warning unbound, no breaks, no ground. I coded joy and turned up the sound. Big swing energy, press play then duck and scream. Big swing energy, spill jazz in the mainframe beam. Big swing, lighting and spice, pipes burst open but it feels so nice. Big swing energy, this is your final safety heist.
It won't clear the cache for it. So I'll have to do something a little bit different here. The only other thing I can do... Do I have another video I can grab maybe? Just to temporarily swap it to?
Gatsby's ghost in a server rack. Jazz age hacked and there's no way back. Blueprints blaze with a glitchy grin. Now let the mayhem swing.
There we go. Now I should be able to switch it back.
I built this beat with a wrench and sound. Big swing energy. Now the stage explodes with class. Reacher's delight. Steam jets fire and I take flight. Big swing
Riding wave.
mic drops into the
There we go. So fam, on a full screen, that's what that would actually end up looking like. I'm going to need to bring the DICR down. Oh no, it is a little extended on the left.
Step right up, don't be shy. I've got wonders for your eyes. From the lab to the dance floor, we'll get those baddies to fry. Twist the dial, hit ignite. We'll go boom by candlelight. Welcome to my grand debut where chaos feels just right. Here's a blender with a jetpack goggles that can fry.
I like the spacing though.
He said wired to moonlight as a shortwave pirate rig.
I'll just center everything right in between DICR, the DICR logo. I'm going to have to bring that down a little bit. And between where the title track is. That will work.
If it smokes, if it sparks, then it's probably mine. Step back, hold tight. It's experiment 60.
There we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pause that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this down a little bit further. Not by much.
A vacuum that composes jazz while it cleans up everything. Squirrels chasing schematics round the rafters with a net. If she finds the right blueprint, we'll get it together, yeah. It's mad science in 4/4 time. With a horn line sharper than a power line. If it smokes,
I
if it
should be able
sparks, then it's
to
probably mine. Step back, hold tight. It's experiment
prop the top of
60.
that. There we go. Okay. Now I just have to decide what to put right in the middle there, which is not going to be too big of a problem.
Will confetti cannon theories launch our proofs into the air? If the math won't hold together, well, we'll just leave it right there.
I'm nice working on building my
Science in 4/4
and her gaming desk. Oh, I got stuff in a shed outside that you can work with. Oh, nice. Very nice. So you're gonna actually like build it in. That's really cool. That is really cool. All right, let me get... And actually, we can put the title text up top. Let me grab effects. I might just end up going with Text Plus, and then I can use whatever effects on it I want. That's usually the best way to go. Why are you... Oh, my goodness. Nothing I love more, Fab, that I went to when I go to grab something on the screen and it dances all over the screen on me. There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I'm not 100% convinced on that text yet, but Bring that up to the right size there. And I think if I just bring that down a little bit more, that should be at about the right spot for the messaging. Now I should be able to move that over. Fill it in and then buy some light strip. Oh, yeah. And light strips are really inexpensive. If I could make a suggestion, Shadow, I love my light strips so much. We just bought more bulbs of the same brand. Go V. They really are the sweet spot between quality and price. There's another brand that I tried. I won't shout them out because I don't want to badmouth. They were good, just not as we didn't get the longevity out of the bulbs we felt we should have. The Go V's have been amazing, though. Absolutely amazing. And recommended to me by so many others, too, so. Okay. Now that we have that, are we in a good spot here? We are. Okay. Just want to, now I'm going to test fam to make sure that the text looks good against what we're putting in there for the track info. And then we'll be in a good spot. Okay. Rendering done. Let's jump back to DJ Studio. Oh, the spacing on that actually looks really good. That's going to be perfect. I'll just have to make sure I keep everything in that same area. But not a problem. Time to watch more Bluey on the tablet till she falls asleep. All right, Felly. Have a wonderful rest of your day if I don't get a chance to talk to you again before then. We're going to be rating out here in just a couple minutes anyway, so we'll be good to go. Actually, speaking of which, fam, I'm going to snooze this. Now I see why the ads have been sneaking up on me. They've been starting a little early. Because of when we started the stream, that's why. There we go. Oh, you're in the office? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Saving because gaming desks are expensive. Left us material in the shed. That's just going to rot if it's not used. Oh, Shadow, yeah. Absolutely. Use it. You can build it exactly the way you want it and have a lot of extra desk space. Which is something I wish I had a little bit more of here, but that's all right. But yeah, when you can build them in, oh, for sure. For sure. Fam, I'm going to be really happy with this. This will make for a great first set of videos. We can kind of test this out a bit and see, and then we can start to change things up for the others as I improve my skills over time. But as the video plays, it is slowly brightening up and darkening the room. But yeah, that's going to work out perfectly. And then it slowly darkens. Okay. I wonder why the DICR is flipping in and out like that, though. Let me check something real quick. Because it should not be doing that. Did it try to export part of it where it didn't have the DICR logo all the way across? No. Okay, so why did it export? I mean, if it's something as simple as I have to just extend that out farther, I can do that. That's not a big deal. There's a little bit of a blip there. Okay. Easily fixed. All right. So, fam, fun quote I just read. To doubt everything and to believe everything are two equally convenient solutions. Each saves us from thinking. The foundations of science. Interesting quote, Battle. Interesting quote. Fam, let me get up to the big screen here, too. It is time for us to call it a day, but we will be back on Tuesday, fam, with a lot more game dev. Tuesday will probably be once again an earlier start because we have a lot of artwork to do for the game. I do want to continue to work on Dick Charming, and I do want to continue to work on the title for that as well, so we can get those graphics done and we can start to work on our Steam pages as well. Everything else we do this week, fam, and I will post this in the announcement also. Everything else we do this week, though, is going to all be really based around... There we go. Okay, just want to make sure it wasn't trying to roll into ads. It's going to be based around getting the music done and getting it up and rolling. So it's going to be a lot of video work. Hopefully tomorrow, fam, I can isolate some things down, get some things really narrowed and dialed in. And then we can just kind of hit the ground running on Wednesday and just start knocking a lot of this stuff out. But we'll see. We'll see. We will do what we have to. Fam, in the meantime, we need to go raid into somebody and share this love with them. So let's go do that. Looks like we have a lot of friends streaming right now. Let me see, fam, let me see what they're up to. Hang on. All right. That's 2 that I've checked where they have not been doing what they said they were. So I'm going to try something else here. There we go. Fam, we're going to go head over and say hello to somebody fun. Somebody we haven't rated into in a while. Has an absolutely hopping stream going on right now. We're going to go say hello to our good friend, Salty the Alien. Now, fam, we've visited Salty a few times in the past. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful human being. So please be extra kind when we get over there, as I know you always will be. Fam, also, I'm going to go ahead and drop our rate calls in chat. If you would, for me, please. If you are subscribed, please use the first one. If you are not subscribed, please use the second. It's the same message, everybody, just a matter of whether or not you have access to our emotes. Fam, I have gone ahead and started the raid. One more time, thank you all so much for being here. So much love to every last one of you, and thank you all for a wonderful day. Until I get to see you all on Tuesday, starting by 2 p.m., if not a lot sooner. Please, fam, stay safe, stay healthy, and know that a big, bald, goofy, creative artist loves you dearly from the bottom of his heart. Take care, everybody, and please have an absolutely amazing night. I love all of you.